And are we officially live? Yes, we are. And boom, 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 we're officially live. Yes, we are. Let me make sure that the view is good for all of you because this is a big piece of meat. Big piece of meat. And I think for all of you, you might not be able to see this. So let me see. Let me see if I move some stuff around. Big piece of meat, big piece of meat. Oof. I think we should. Ladies and gentlemen, let me do this. Let's start the stream off. Welcome to Around the World for all of you watching around the world. Welcome to the Whiskey Reaper channel for all of you watching around the world. Today, I am going to be, yes, I'm going to be showing you one of the more amazing pieces of meat that you can ever buy. But I will tell you, it doesn't even fit in the screen. I got to figure this out. We're going to figure out live. And for all of you watching, you best believe it. Today, on this stream, look at how huge it is. Whoa! This is huge. This is huge. Look at this. It's a big one. Big boar meat. Big boar meat. You know what? All my life I've been saying, you got big meat. Yeah, all the time. I always have big meat on deck. Anyways, the point of the matter is, before I even start talking more about this, ladies and gentlemen, on this stream, also, we have a double stream today. So don't forget, double stream. If you want to learn about whiskeys, will be tonight. But today, right now, we're going to be talking about the Jim Beam Winter Release. Is this something you want to get? Yes. When you're cooking, you'll want to have something good to drink. Some of you drink water. That's okay. On this channel, we do drink beer and then we do drink our favorite, okay, whiskey. And for all of you watching, this is Jim Beam, the new one, Winter Reserve. Yes. We're going to be talking about that one. We're going to actually, we're going to taste it out. Recently, Jim Beam released this one, and this one was the recent release of Jim Beam. You see it here, beautiful big boy. Unfortunately, there's not a big boy for that one. If not, I would have got the big boy. But this under $40. I paid, matter of fact, under $30. Okay, I got to figure out how to put this big old meat on here. I'm going to give a huge shout out to everybody in the chat room. First one in the chat room was Joe Waters. Shout out to Joe Waters. He was the first one in the chat room today. Shout out to Joe Waters. Also, we got a member. One of our ranchers renewed her membership. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Thank you for renewing your membership. Please, if you guys have a membership, remember to renew it. And if you renew it on a live stream, I'll give you a shout out. So Farm Kitty, thank you so much for getting that membership, renewing that membership. Also in the chat room, Cosmic Kitty. Good to see Cosmic Kitty. And for all the people around the world, I'm going to give a shout out right now in the chat room. Axel. I see you, Axel. So, on this stream, Brisket, yes, Brisket 101. Brisket 101, this is what it is. We're going to do this now. And I do know that some of you saw me do a brisket last week. I plan on doing a brisket every week. Every week I plan on doing a brisket. Maybe until I get bored. But on the stream, I will say, I got to figure out how to put this. This is a big boy. You know what? I got to figure out how to put my big meat on the screen. This thing is so big. You know what? I got to figure it out. I think this is good. This is a good view, I think, for all of you watching around the world. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe. This might be the moment that you want to subscribe. This is going to be a double stream today, so for all of you watching, we're going to do whiskey later on tonight on this stream. Obviously, we're going to be drinking a little bit of this one. And for all of you, there's one thing I'm going to start to say when it comes to brisket, okay? It really, how can I say this? It really comes down to the cutting on your meat. Okay, this is a big boy. I'm going to show you how much I paid, and I'm also going to show you I'm going to also show you, I shouldn't show you how much I paid, should I? Maybe not. But point of the matter is, there you go. It is 8.1 pounds, 8.1 pounds. Okay, and this is 8.1 pounds. I'm gonna show you down here. It says down here. Let me show you down here. I don't even know if you can see it. USDA choice, USDA choice. Okay, USDA choice. And for all of you watching, there you go. 8.1 pounds, basically 8.5 pounds. Okay, 8.5 pounds of pure thunder. Pure thunder. Yes, 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 pure thunder. Now I will say this. I think Farm Kitty, she reached out to me and she told me that there was unfortunately, Farm Kitty, I'm going to say this. Unfortunately, Farm Kitty, the knives haven't got here. She sent me a little gift. But today, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to use whatever knife I have. Okay, my recommendation to you is if you have knives you can cut and trim, if you are a guy that has a good knives, I recommend you guys to buy a good knife. You need to get a good knife so that you can cut this fat, you can trim up your brisket. But I don't have the opportunity to go out to the stores and look for a good knife. So for all of you, you guys see, we stream every day. So for some of you, you guys think, these streams, oh, I got time. I don't got time to find a knife. So I'm using what I can of the knives that I have. I have two of the sharp knives that I like to use when it comes to cutting. We're going to be cutting this. So for all of you watching, I hope you can see this perfectly. It's a huge, huge piece. And let's start this up, okay? Let's start this up. Okay, before we do anything, okay, please, if you haven't already, hit that like button, baby! Hit that like button, and we're going to say it one time. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one trending channel on YouTube, and let's keep it that way, okay? So for all of you watching, first thing we're going to do, we're going to trim this brisket. Everybody has a different way of trimming. If you want more fat on here, you can keep the fat on here. You could even unwrap this and just start seasoning if you want to. You can do that if you want to. Your brisket, your way. Your brisket, your choice. Your brisket, you do your thing. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. It's your brisket. You can do whatever you want to do. But I'm going to show you the best way if you officially don't have knives, which I don't. I'm going to say this, huh? We have these knives, okay? Don't have knives. If you don't have the opportunity to cut it perfectly, I'm still going to show you on the stream right now how to do this. And for all of you watching, we did a brisket last week. It was phenomenal, ridiculous brisket, insane. And for all of you watching, we're going to do that right here. So here we go. Let's cut this open. Oof. Oh. Wait a minute, did you guys hear my dog? Well, you guys heard my dog. My package might just be there. Let me go check if my package is there. If it's there, I might have some knives. I might have some knives to do. So let me go check if my package is there because he went crazy. Let's go check in. For all of you watching, just bear with me, okay? I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check if the FedEx man dropped off the package. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What a timing! What a timing! What a timing! Holy Lord! This is this is live TV. This is live TV. So I don't even know what I'm have. I had two packages. Let me see over here. I don't know if Farm Kid is in the chat room, but here we go. Here's the first one. Oh, is that Japanese? Yes, I think it is. Made in Japan. Now, this is the real deal. This is the real deal. Here we go. Let me open this up. This is the first time I've ever even known about. Here we go. Let's see what the first one is. Let's open this up. Now that, holy Lord. Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for sending me a pair. I was hoping somebody send me something because I don't have time to go get something. This is really, really nice. Look at this. This is real. Look at this. This is really nice. Okay, let me cut this over here. Super nice. I think I'm going to use it on the stream. Let's put this one aside. That's awesome. Hiya! Hiya! That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside here. We're going to use this one. And this, what a genius. Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. She got a membership on this stream, and she also, one of our wrenches, she also got this. Thank you so much for sending this. And here we go. Let me open this one too. Dang, now this is what I need. So here we go. Let's cut this open. Holy heaven, this is no joke, baby. This is no joke. Okay, how do I don't even know how to open this. Let's open this baby. Holy Lord. Now this is real deal. Wow. Super happy. Thank you so much for members. Remember, members, if you ever want to send me stuff, you let me know. This is going to be amazing. Just cutting through. Wow. Last member to send me something was Ira Soto. You see that Weber over there? Ira Soto. So for all of you watching, we're going to use this. It's so much better than the knife I have. So thank you so much, because I had this knife, and these knives are pretty bad. You guys see me. So let me put this aside. I've never really experienced buying knives till now. So here we go. We're going to see how this is. And for all of you watching, let's see how good this is. Let's see how good this is. This is super, super nice. Okay, so we have two knives on here. I should move this somewhere. And let's get this party started, okay? Let's get this party started. I'll look at that later. I'll look at that later. Here we go. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's do this, baby. Let's start off by cutting the sides, okay? Sometimes when you get brisket, you'll see the sides really ugly. Make sure to cut some of these sides. You see how ugly it is? Make sure to cut some of these sides really, really ugly. So we're I'm gonna try using this one and see how that works. But I think personally, this one will be probably a little bit better. But then again, the other one's for trimming. So let's do this. We're gonna put this over here. Let's start trimming this up a little bit on the side and get rid of all that nastiness over here, okay? Let's start doing this, baby. Okay, for all of you watching, you cut what you want to, okay? This is not a competition. We're only trying to do the best products possible, and I'm not putting this in a competition. If I wanted to put this in a competition, I'd probably take out a little bit more fat up here. I want to keep this with a little bit more fat, keep some moisture on this meat. So some of the pieces that you see, I was touching around. I was touching because they were rough. Sometimes when you get a piece that's maybe got a little bit of freezer burn, maybe you buy it at the store, you'll have the freezer burn on the side. So, for example, I'm going to give you a good example here. On this side, this whole side had freezer burn, okay? And I cut that off, We had a little bit of fat here that I trimmed up a little bit more than I needed to, and that's fine. All of this was mainly freezer burn, and now look at this, looks beautiful, Also the back, there was a little bit of layers, Sometimes when you pick it up, you can see there's a little bit of fat. You could cut that off. Remember, you want to keep the fat on. This is a brisket. You want to keep the fat on. So we do have a little bit of fat going up on here, and I'm going to keep that there. It's going to taste delicious after I cook it. So we cut everything that we needed to. Any hard pieces that you find on your brisket, you cut it open, okay? And also, Get a good knife. This is better than what I had before. You saw how it sliced? I just go shoof, and it just slices. Really nice. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty sent me this. She sent me a message I think it was last week, and I think I was doing brisket last week. She said it's going to come sometime this week, and the crazy part is that it came on this stream. So for all of you, get yourself a good knife. My knives were horrible, but you know what? If you're a YouTuber, you don't have time to go looking around. And this is the other knife that I think is probably going to be good. As a matter of fact, I want to test this out. Let me test this out on this meat. Let me see if there's a piece that I could cut with this. I want to see how this is. I like that knife. But again, there's two different knives we have, okay? This knife is for trimming, mainly for trimming. And this one's a slicer. So at the end, when I gotta cut this, once I cut this, when it's done, I'm gonna be using this one. But I kind of wanted to try it out. And I like it. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Thank you so much. I don't know how much. I have no idea how much these things cost, but they're better than what I had. So, you know what? If she spent a lot of money or she didn't, I don't know. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Huge appreciation to all my wrenches, all my subscribers, and all my members. You guys are amazing. So I'm gonna put this aside. Let's put this aside. By the way, I'm gonna show you how much fat. Let's show you how much fat and stuff that I took off. Okay, here we go. Let me just show you real quick. This is all the stuff that I took off, okay? A lot of stuff that I don't need. The fats, and also, I'm just gonna show you here. This over here is very hard. That's gonna affect your meat. So, just throughout the cookout, it's gonna affect your meat. I'm gonna see if I have another piece that I can show you. And here's another piece, very hard. See this? This one on the outside. This was on the outside. Was on the outside of the meat. You just cut that off, and you just put it aside. Throw it in the ocean so you can see the great white sharks come into your house. Here's another piece. You see this? This was all along the side of the brisket. Now, some of you, if you pay top dollar, get it trimmed. You should do that, but you pay less money for them not to touch it, and I think that's great. You can cut it however you want. So let me throw these to the bull sharks. Let me throw these to the bull sharks and crocodiles. Let's go throw them. Okay, now comes the hard part. Well, that was the easy part, but the hard part comes now. So it's a big piece. Let's start moving some of this out of the way. We're going to see what I'm going to do. And for all of you, you can take note all you want to. One thing you need, okay, use mustard. Use mustard. I hate mustard, but I like to use it because it's really nice. I'm using Thundering Longhorn Brisket. Yes, Brisket and Burger. Fire and Smoke Society. This is really good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, I will be using Grill Mates, okay, Grill Mates. This has salt flakes. You do need a little bit of salt on here, so make sure to get this one. Now, this one does have salt. This does have salt, but for the brisket, this thing is so big. You got to cook it for so long. You got to smoke it up. You want to make sure those flavors stay. And for all of you watching, we're going to drink this one now, okay? Jim Beam Winter Reserve. We're going to drink that one now. But we got to turn this puppy around. Let me turn this puppy around one time. We go. Lord, that is huge. That's what she said. Let's put this over here. Boom. And let's put another whiskey. Maybe we could put this over here. Okay, so first thing you need, mustard. This is where I'm gonna get real dirty. So I think I'm gonna have to take off my, my bracelets. You know what? I'm gonna keep my watch on. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put this on the bottom side. Let's do the bottom side first. Oof. Let's do the bottom side first of this brisket. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. First thing we're gonna do is put a little bit of mustard as a nice little binder. Here we go. Boom. Oh, I should have wrote something. I should have put a heart. I can put a heart. There we go, heart. Who was it that sent me the nice Farm Kitty? Put the F, K. There you go, Farm Kitty. Oof, that was a dirty one. Oof. Okay, anyways, we're gonna put that there, and we can put this right on the side. So here we go. If you need gloves, use gloves, okay? Because this stuff don't come off. This stuff don't come off. So let's put this over here. Let's get deep in that meat. Okay, let's get deep in that meat. Oof. Right on the sides, right on the back. Shout out to America. Shout out to the USA. This is the American spirit, baby. This is American spirit. Oof. Look at that. Now you could smell that mustard. You could really smell it. I hate mustard. You can really smell that mustard. American spirit. Woo! That American spirit, boy. Look at this. Okay, so we did that already. Now we're gonna do the other side. Let's go and do this side too. Make sure there's no hard piece good. There's no hard pieces good. Okay, so now we're going to do this side now. For all of you watching around the world, here you go, Weber. You see the Weber? Shout out to Weber. Shout out to Weber. That's a great barbecue. Great barbecue. So here we go. We're going to put this on here. Oof. Mm. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. Shit. Ah. Ah. That was a nasty one. That was a nasty one. Okay, so now you're going to do this side too, okay? Make sure to just move this around. You're going to do this side too. Man. That was either a big fart or it was a big you know what. Dang. Anyways, we're going to do this over here. Boom. Get this going like this. Move your meat around. Get the sides. Get the sides, okay? Man, this mustard stinks. Tell you that right now. This mustard stinks. Holy Lord. There's a lot of different smells that I don't like. Mustard's one of them. Don't like the smell of mustard. Okay, so here we go. For all of you watching, brisket, brisket. Brisket, brisket, brisket. Is it finally time for me to have some whiskey? Maybe not. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start seasoning this. First thing you want to do is use whatever seasoning has more salt. That's going to be the main one you're going to use first. And you already know we have the one that we're going to use. So here we go. We're going to put this on here first. Let me say this. I'm righty. I like to go like that, righty. Oof, like that. But there's other things that I, for my left hand, other things that I go, I use my other hand for. But this season, use your more dominant hand. My dominant hand is my right hand. So we're going to just puff this up. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Dang. Wow. One layer, okay? One layer. One layer of this bad boy. Grill mates. Yes, coarse black pepper and flakes. Salt flakes. So here we go. My dominant hand, my right hand. There we go, let's pop this open. You know you're doing a good job when you can't see the mustard. The mustard helps you out to see how much seasoning you have put. You see, we have a little layer of mustard. You can see a little bit, not too much. But to perfect your meat, when it's thick like this, your brisket, you have to make sure when you overdo it, that's fine, no problem. This is a big piece of meat. This is 8 pounds, 8 pounds and a half. So I'm going to say this, okay? If you could still see the yellow on your brisket, you're doing it wrong. You gotta add some more. If you still see the yellow. What I mean, if you still see the yellow, let me show you what I mean. Okay, here we go. We're gonna open this. We're gonna flip this. Bad boy. You see this? That's a lot of yellow. If you see a lot of yellow still, if you see a lot of yellow, that means you're doing a bad job. Make sure to cover that yellow, okay? Make sure. So here we go. Let's do this on this side now. We're going to use this back again. Now my suggestion is do not move it around. There's people that say move it. There's people that say, oh, just move. No. Don't touch. The less you touch, the better. Okay, the less you touch, the better. I think I got a mosquito up in here. I'm getting itchy. Anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go. Now we're going to put this. Boom, what a layer, what a layer. Now remember, you're going to use a lot, enough that it covers all that yellow. When you see no yellow, you're doing a good job. If you see the yellow, you're doing a horrible job. Don't get soft on your seasoning. Because at the end of the day, when you do put it on the barbecue, you will lose it over time. When you move it and stuff like that, you will lose it. So make sure, don't get soft. Don't get soft on your seasoning, baby. I got a mosquito eating me. Holy Lord, where's that mosquito at? I can't hit myself because look at this. Okay, so we have this going. We have to do the sides now, okay? There's 2 sides. There's actually three sides. But let's do the sides. Here we go, let's do that. Okay, so for all of you watching, here we go. That is as simple as it gets. As simple as it gets. For all of you watching, here we go. We're going to start doing something. We're going to drink a little bit of something. And for all of you watching around the world, let's bring this up. Clean my hands just now. Hopefully I don't get dirty. There we go. Let's put this up. Boom. Let's put this up. Right here. Let's just put this up right over here. You guys can still see. Good. Okay. So now comes the time. Here we go. Jim B. Jim Beam went to reserve. Let's put this little, whoa. That almost fell. Whoa, baby. That almost fell. Let's put this over here. Ooh, got a little bit of mustard on here. Holy shoot. What do I do with that? I got to clean that off. Let's clean that off. Before we clean it off, let's put this over here. We got a super chat in the house. Let's see. Clean my hands finally. April, thank you so much. April says, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. For all of you watching around the world, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. And subscribe. Be part of the chat room. Every day we stream, so make sure to be part of the chat room. And for all of you watching, here we go. Let's start putting some of this in play because these are the things that we used. Okay, so we're gonna put this over here. That's what I used. And then I also use this one, so I'm gonna put this one also here. That's what I used. April, thank you so much, April. And here we go. Let's start drinking a little bit of this. Jim Beam. Okay, so this is one of their newest releases. Just got released recently. And for all of you watching, let me make sure you guys understand. Okay, Jim Beam releases a lot of different products. Mainly they're for cocktails or sippers. Recently, they released this one this year. Jim Beam Black 7-year. They have an age statement on here. And this one's phenomenal for the price. It's really good. This is a 1.75. So when I heard that they released the small one, whenever it came into Florida, I was going to get it. And they came into Florida recently. And I got it today. So for all of you watching, here we go. Let's nose this one out. Man, that is a lot. I'm talking about a lot, almost like, it reminds me of when you go into I don't know if you guys ever gone with a white girl to a Starbucks. If any of you dudes, if any of you men, I know there's a lot of women that know what it is, but if any of you men gone into Starbucks with a white woman, she always orders spicy stuff like a pumpkin spice latte or something like that. So this has a little bit of that smell. It has a little bit of that, almost like a how do I explain it? Like an October kind of feel to it. You know, when the pumpkin spices and all those, it gives you a little bit of that. So here, a lot of cinnamon on here. A ton of cinnamon. Almost like desserty. A lot of cinnamon on here. The vanilla is almost right in your face, but it does remind me of, what are those? I don't know what it is, what those girls get in Starbucks, but it has, I think it's called pumpkin latte. Pumpkin latte, I think, has like cinnamon, and it has vanilla. So it has a little bit of that, feel to this. Very nice. And it has a hint in the back of almost like a seasoned oak note on here. Okay, very nice. So far, so good. The smell of this really resembles the bottle. And the bottle, you already see the bottle. Look at how beautiful the bottle is. Beautiful bottle. It's just for winter time, just because it says, well, just knowing that it has cinnamon, a lot of cinnamon on the nose, I can tell you can rock this for Thanksgiving. You can rock this one for October or December. I think it's going to be a great one. It's a great release. So here we go. Let's try this out. A ton. I'm talking about a ton of cinnamon. It's almost like a cinnamon bomb in my mouth. A bunch of cinnamon. A little bit of it. It says clove. It says clove that it has. It tastes almost like a seasoned oak note on here. Seasoned oak note. Beautiful. Cinnamon throughout the palate, from the beginning to the end. Very nice. Here we go. Let's drink this up again. It's very nice. It's very nice. A lot of cinnamon still. Ton of cinnamon. Vanilla's there. All that's missing is like a pumpkin seed up in my. I'm gonna say this. This is everything you want in an October type of a meal. By the way, let me get this little white hair, little doggy hair. Oak note on here is just all throughout the finish. It leaves you on the finish with not too many notes. You get a little bit of caramel. The little bit of caramel doesn't really doesn't overpower the cinnamon. The cinnamon is really the main factor on here. A lot of cinnamon, a beautiful amount of array of vanillas, but not too much vanilla. This is very much thin. Don't think this is a thick one. If I could say to compare both of these, we're not comparing both of these, but it's almost thin like this. It's almost thin like this. So I'm going to say inexpensive, $26.99. Another cool thing about this one is it's recently just released. You can use this probably in coffee. If you're into drinking coffee with your whiskey, this is the perfect. That right there would be the perfect whiskey to use with coffee. Also, if you have maybe, I'm probably going to do it with Coca-Cola soon. If you have Coca-Cola on a cold day, because it's a little bit cold out here, I can say that would be really, really nice. A little bit of Coke. You can't put any lime on here. I don't think you could mix some lime on here. But let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. Finish this up. This is really, really nice. For what they did, Jim Beam, a $26.99 bottle. It's outstanding. Let me drink this up again. This is nice. This is nice. This is something I want. This is something I want to have back. I'm gonna buy another one. If I find another one, I'll buy another one just because it could make cocktails. You can make cocktails with that beauty. Christmas, October, November, we got 3 holidays. And that's a perfect release. Jim Beam really knows how to release the perfect product at the right time. If I can tell you guys to buy this, I can say everybody should buy this because it's inexpensive, $26.99. I try to show you budget bourbons, okay, because there's a lot of you that can't afford a $300, $200 bottle. This is a great budget bourbon, Jim Beam winter release. Now, I'm really looking forward to having this with coffee. I've never really been into coffee and whiskey. I've been into putting moonshine, a little bit of moonshine, you know, the flavor of moonshine with coffee, yes. But this over here, with the amount of cinnamon that flows through here, it's really remarkable. I really like this a lot. And I do tell you, here you go. It gives you an age statement on here. A lot of cinnamon, a ton of cinnamon. Over here, Joe Waters with the $5 super chat. He says over here, Joe Waters. He says, April said I was ugly, and I couldn't read good. Well, she was half right. I gotta be able to read to send this chat. Oh, damn, Joe Waters, you can't read. Well, it's good, Joe Waters. Save your super chats for later. Later tonight, we're going to be doing a show. Tonight, we're going to be doing a show. And I know that tonight's show is going to be might be members only. It might be members only, okay? It might be members only. So if you have your membership, please get your membership if you haven't already. Now, I do have a little bit of Coca-Cola over here. I'm going to try this out real quick. I'm going to see what I think of it. I'm gonna see what I think of it with this off the rip. Let's see what it tastes like with this. So here we go. We're gonna do this off the rip. Let's do this off the rip. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Okay, off the rip. Okay, I'm going to have this with a little bit of Coke. So for all of you watching, The nose, the nose, the nose. The nose is really nice, really pleasant, really comforting. This is a comforting whiskey. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for. Comforting whiskey. Let's put the thing back. Okay, let's put a little bit of a Coca-Cola on this son of a gun. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it's good. I want to put a piece of ice. You know what? Let's do it all the way. Let's do it all the way. Let's put a piece of ice on here too. Let's put a piece of ice. Let's do it all the way. A piece of ice. A piece of ice. Let's get my hands smell like mustard. Oh. Ooh. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's try this out, okay? Jim Beam Winter Reserve with a little bit of ice and Coke. Here we go. Let's try this out. Oh, you know what this tastes Wow. You know what this tastes like? I'm going to tell you what this tastes like. It tastes like root beer now. It just tastes like a root beer. It almost tastes like now. Not only does it taste like root beer, I can say it tastes like Dr. Pepper. A little bit of Dr. Pepper. Almost like a flat Dr. Pepper. Let's try this out. This is really, it tastes like Dr. Pepper, yeah. It tastes like Dr. Pepper now. This is really nice. A great release from Jim Beam, Winter Reserve. I do recommend a lot of you get it. And the reason why I tell you this is because there's a lot of people that want to get something inexpensive, especially for family events. You can have it. You can get ticket at a family event, and people will be interested because of the label. The label's really nice. Not only is it nice, I got an A stem in here so you can talk to your maybe, I don't know, your family about it. You could say whatever it is that you usually say. I don't know what kind of stuff you guys can say. But the point of the matter is, this is a good bottle to buy on this time a year. So for all of you watching, let's drink the rest up, and we're going to end the stream, okay? I know there's a lot of people watching. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe if you haven't. We're going to be cooking this up tomorrow. Yes, we're going to smoke this son of a gun up tomorrow. Saturday. So, if you want to see how this turns out, you got to subscribe. We stream every day, and tomorrow I will be putting this right on the Weber. Yes, I'll be putting this right on, let's see the Weber. We're putting this right on the Weber over there tomorrow. So tonight there's going to be my refrigerator. Just hanging out like that meme. Just hanging out. Let's drink this up. Man, that's insane. This is really good. This has turned into my newest drink. Jim Beam, Winter Reserve, ice, and Coke. Man. Tonight's stream is going to be at 9 p.m. Tonight's stream, main stream is going to be at 9 p.m. Over here, Cosmic Kitty. Love you guys and ladies. Ripper Cool. We're number one. She also says, Reaper, number one. Thank you, Cosmic Kitty. All the appreciation to Cosmic Kitty, because I do know everybody has a different way to give appreciation. And Cosmic Kitty, she's the real deal. She's one of the ladies that's been watching us for a good amount of time. And I love Groot, so it's good that she has Groot in her photo. I love Groot. Thank you so much for the appreciation. And for all of you watching, save your super chats. Save all your super chats for later. Later tonight will be the mainstream. Whiskey of the year, whiskey of the year. Are we going to talk about it? Am I going to show it tonight? I think so. Tonight will be the main show at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. gunning for it. I have leftover. I got leftover pulled pork, so I'm going to be having that one for dinner today. There's not going to be a cookout today. I wanted to show you this, and for all of you watching around the world, allow me to have some time to myself for the next couple of hours. So for all of you, I'll see all of you at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. sharp. And for all of you watching, don't forget to hit that like button up here. Subscribe if you haven't. Up here, hit that like button. Don't forget to comment after this video. And this is a live stream, so you can see the chat room, fun chat room. But tonight, we're going to be streaming at 9 p.m. 9 p.m., 9 p.m., 9 p.m., okay? 9 p.m. I'll see you all soon at 9 p.m. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Shout-outs to. Let me drink the rest of this, though. I'm going to give a shout out right now. Let me drink the rest of this. Man, that's good. Shout outs to Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for sending me a beautiful, beautiful package. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for sending me this. I don't know how much this costs. I hope it didn't cost a lot. Because I know a lot of you, well, you know what, I just know that a lot of you enjoy these shows. So Farm Kitty, thank you so much for sending me this. I don't know how much this costs, but this is fantastic, and it's better than the knife that I have. Also, Farm Kitty, she also sent me this other one. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for sending me this. This comes from Japan, so it should be good. And for all of you watching around the world, you guys are amazing. We're going to see you later on. And huge shout-outs to all the super channels today. You guys are amazing. Hold your super chats for later on tonight, 9 p.m. And we're going to give the shout-out to the USA. Shout-outs to the U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Marines, U.S. Air Force, and U.S. Space Force. The Space Force is behind the aliens over there in the moon. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget. We're going to be cooking up this beautiful, beautiful meal tomorrow. Brisket, beef brisket. You saw how I did it? Use that recipe if you want to, or you could use your own recipe. Remember always to use a mustard. And for all of you watching, you guys are freaking ridiculous. You guys are amazing. We hit it to 15,000. We're going to celebrate it tonight. Don't forget to tune into that stream. 9 p.m. Florida time. 9 p.m. Florida time. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. I'll see you all soon. I'm officially signing out right now. Reaper's officially signing out. I'll see you all tonight. 9 p.m. main show. 9 p.m. tonight. 9 p.m. sharp. Keep your super chats for the main show. I'll see you all soon. Reaper signing out.